first. I'm not trying to preview, I need to go live. Help. Help. I'm so late. I was trying to finish sticker club stuff, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm supposed to be streaming literally right now. So I had to run out here and nothing is set up. So I feel like I'm always late for stream now. I used to be so ready. Hello, Liz Plays. Hi, Cherries. Hi, Lytris. Hello, hello. How's everybody doing today? Hi, y'all. Hi, Amber. I just realized I don't know if I uploaded... No, I think I did last night on YouTube. Just moving some stuff out of the way to make room for what we're doing today. We can see some examples here. Hi, Art. Hello, hello. Hi, Cora. Wow, very cute. I hope y'all like them. I had a rough time trying to decide on a design that I thought everyone would like, but I ended up going with a design that I like. Because if I think it's cute, surely somebody else thinks it's cute. Oh, no worries, Lytris. I only stream on Fridays for until the next restock, so I haven't been live very much anyways. Fear not. Hi, Ava. Hi, Shahad. Hello, hello. Cherries, I'm thinking they will be in between like $35 and $45. I'm not really sure. Hi, your local koala lover. Yeah, I made them super fancy. Cora, I might actually upload a video today about making the eyes. I recorded a whole little thing, for a longer YouTube video. It might not be today, it might be tomorrow, but I also made matching ceramic beads for the stars. So each star will have its own little matching ceramic bead, which I'm excited about. Yeah, I'm not streaming a lot just because I am very busy. I'm trying to do a lot for this restock. I think you can already tell, right? Just by like this. I'm putting a lot into all of these pieces, and I've never made so many of each piece before. So that is new to me, and it's like a ton of work. Especially fighting my ADHD. Like after I make a single piece, typically my brain's like, okay, you're done with that, never do that again, that was awful. And right now I'm doing like 12 minimum of every single piece, and so it's a lot for me. Also, I've been kind of sick. As the weather changes, I typically deal with a lot of health issues, and it's hitting me pretty hard this year, so there's a lot going on. Your power's out. Oh no. Hello, hello. Hi, that dumb. Hello. Hi, Sarah. Hi, little drawing guy. Hi, Cass. I'm so glad you love the bobble tongue cat, Ava. Yeah, the more I make, the more people get. Exactly. What's up, Eagle? Hi, Nikita. Hello, Phoenix. Hi, Precious. What's up, Eagle? What's up? So I'm gonna put these here as an example. I made these two yesterday to kind of get like an idea of the vibe that I wanted to go for with the keychains. And then I went today and picked up even more stuff because I didn't feel like I had enough. Can I be your mom? You don't have a mom? Am I mom quality human? So you can see that they are a little bit different, and that is the goal, right? Is to have like some variants. I still want them to be like unique. Yeah, weather change is awful. Yeah, I'm tired. It has been a ton of work. Hi, Morgan. It's Saturday for you. Oh my goodness. Thanks, Axe. I really need to redo them. They're growing out quite a bit, but soon. So I got these. This is actually just a bracelet, but I'm gonna take it apart and steal the stars because I really like the stars to add to them as well. So these two will get a few extra things that I want like all of them to have. Like, look, I got these little glass flower beads to match them. So like this green one could have this little green flower bead, and then we have like orange ones for the orange ones. I just thought these were so cute because obviously Lil Guy's a flower, and so it's kind of a little play on Lil Guy for the thing. Oh, no worries, your local koala. Thank you so much for the well wishes. Midnight Dreams about 5 years ago. 5 years ago. And then we also have some clear stars. I don't know if I'll use these on all of them, but I thought they were fun. They're just glass stars. All of the beads are glass. I wanted them to feel super nice and high quality, so I decided to not do any plastic. I don't know why you want me to be your mom. You have model magic. I love that. But yeah, we are going to be keychain making today because that's what's on the to-do list, and I thought it would be kind of fun. I know people on YouTube and TikTok really love keychain making, so I thought it would be good to show y'all. You have model magic. Model magic is super fun. And then let me show you all of the stars that we have to keychainify. Look at these. There's so many. Yes, don't forget to like the video if y'all are in here. I would super appreciate it. It just tells YouTube that I'm doing a good job. Hopefully y'all think that I'm doing a decent job at the least. Thank you, Midnight. Feedback on what? I have the goal now, Cass. Like, look at the little, I made the star to the little star bead for the secret rare. Look how cute it is. I'm really excited about how it came out. Ah, you want to start your own jewelry business. I love that. What Monala sets will be out when I reopen? I only ever release like 1, maybe 2 Monala sets tops per restock if I have them. If everything goes to plan, there will be a Monala set this restock, and it will likely be space themed. I know I've done like planets this time, but it won't be planets. I mean, there will be planets, but it won't be stars and planets. That's what the last one was. But it will be space vibes. It just depends on if I run out of time or not. And just a heads up, everybody, Monala sets do start around 700 USD, so it's 48 teeny tiny pieces that typically start at $14 each minimum. Most teeny tiny pieces are around $18 now, so if you take 48 times 18, you'll get a good idea of that. And I don't charge for the board, so yeah, just a heads up there. Yeah, the Monala sets take approximately from start to finish about 7 business days full time. So if I'm only working on the Monala sets the entire time, I can get them done in about a week. Yes, the keychains will be for sale. Yep, absolutely. I'm really excited about these. And if you saw my new video, you'll see that I also got all of the charms done yesterday. I should put those in a little bowl so y'all can see them. Hi, Thompson family. Hi, Sonic Edits. Hello. Let me grab those stars for y'all to see. Ooh. You can't get water because your power's out. I don't think that's how it works. Here are all of the little charm versions. So just for a idea, we have like teeny tiny little star and then the big ones. So these will be charms, right? They will be sold as charms. And then these ones are going to be on the keychains. Yeah, Lytrus, I can see if I don't have my phone in here, so I don't have my phone or my iPad. Unfortunately, I cannot. But if y'all go check out Lytrus's channel, she did her own little guy OC, and it's so stinking cute. I go live a lot. I go live once a week. Ava, I also have ADHD. You know how we have that fun little thing called hyperfocus? I just use my hyperfocus to make stuff. And then the fear of bills gets me the rest of the way. Thank you, Leah. Hi, Netherine. Hi. Yeah, sorry. I would love to. Otherwise, it was so stinking cute. Hi, Books Rule. Hello, Preppy. Another one. So there will be two. These will be sold in pairs. The charms. So like you would get two green ones or two yellow ones or two blue ones. So that way, if people want to wear them as earrings, they could. I was really debating selling them as singles. But if somebody ended up with, like, let's say for an example, like they want them for earrings, and let's say for an example they get an orange and a green, I feel like you would be like a little bit disappointed, you know, because it's like, oh, like now I look like Halloween. So I decided that they will be pairs. Thanks, Sonic. I appreciate that. Just so that way, if people want to wear them for earrings, it's possible. Yeah, we're doing keychains today, Books Rule. I'm just kind of yapping right now, getting started. How big are they? These ones are really quite small. They're like almost 2 centimeters, so like almost a little bit over half of an inch. And then they weigh about 1.4 grams, so these are super, super light. These weigh 13 grams. Just a comparison for y'all. I'm either kind of cruising through life, not focused at all, or just focused. Yeah, me too. Yeah, very much relate to that. But yes, so we're gonna start. The yellow ones are actually there are gonna be 2 B grade keychains. If you want a yellow one, pick the B grade ones. They both had a little cry. This one's not bad at all, but this one is, so they're shakers. They're shakers. We're gonna start with the most crying one first because I want to. He's the most sad one. Can you see my Labubu? He's in my room. I'd have to get him. Hi, Lanes. Oh no, he got hurt at school. I hope he starts feeling better soon. Hi, Valerie. You can't tell what the white things in the background are. It's like a puffer fish and whales and, ew, this is kind of gross. Octopus, fish. Ew, I don't think I like that. Hey, Lynx, mush mush. No, Morgan, it was just something I did wrong on both of them. Unfortunately, they were the last ones I did, and I know what I did, and I know what I did wrong. Thanks, Valerie, I appreciate that. Yeah, he's sensitive. He's doing a little cry. He's doing a little cry. Okay, and then another thing that I haven't really showed y'all, I have beads, lots and lots of colored beads. I also have white beads. And then I have even more more flowers. So let me grab a few things from here. And then we will put them in this container so that way I don't lose them. We're gonna collect things into here and then we will use them for little keychains. But isn't this so stinking cute? I thought it was perfect for like adding a little touch of Lil Guy, you know? Their noses, Books Roll, it's a nose, like Lil Guy has. Wow, the screen is so colorful right now. I feel like this is a beautiful screenshot. This is a perfect example of what my streams are like. Hi, Cupid Cast. Hi, Sylvia. Oh, thank you, music. I appreciate that. Ferret, I know. Ferret one day, surely. And then I also have a huge thing of seed beads. So, it is really kind of gross, this one. I like some of the other flavors. There's like a little, I have so many beads, Books Roll. They have like a peach ginger or something, and it's super good. So I thought I would like the other flavors, but I don't know about that. That one's kind of yucky. And they're so expensive, so I don't want to throw it away. I think I'm just gonna have to drink it. Describe it? Yucky. Yeah, I hope Megan and Lynx feel better. I'm sorry to hear that y'all aren't feeling well. Your hamster is being annoying. Oh no. Sorry, I'm just collecting some beads. I wanted to get like a organizer thing and organize these out, but I couldn't find one that I liked, so. Now we're going to the yellow. And we will get mostly yellow. We'll do, I think, how many? I'll get 3 of these. And then we have, so these ones are all like 2 colors. Yay, little guy, I'm glad to hear that. This tray is all like 2 colored glass beads. And then this tray is all like solids. No waffles, I do not, but I am currently house hunting / saving up for Studio 2.0, aka a house. So, fingers crossed. A pill organizer would be so good. Aw, Lynx, I hope you have a good nap and feel better soon. Then I'm also going to add an orange or 2 in the pot, just so that way I have them. Okay. You're too shy for YouTube. That's okay. That is a-okay. You're using your phone. You've been trying to 3D print something and the parts just refuse to connect. I'm sorry to hear that. Hi, Tam. Hello, hello. I'm yoinking a star off of a bracelet. I bought this little like star bracelet because I really like the star charms. They didn't just have star charms, they only had the like bracelet version, and I was like, you know what, I can take that apart. I know how to do that. Hi, Koala Chick. Finally have a moment to sit and eat. Okay, we have all of the bits. Now, let me grab one of these yellow ones. Do I want the clear one? I think the clear one's cute. And then we'll grab a star. Okay, we have all of our beads. You can't have food till the power comes back on because you can't open the fridge, I guess, right? And then we need this thingy. And these are super nice. I got like the stainless steel ones, so they feel very thick and like printed 3D ferret. I'm making keychains, Tam, like this to match. So all of the stars will come with a matching keychain or come on a keychain. And so they look like this. Well, something like this. I'm gonna kind of freestyle it. I got a couple more beads today, so it will have a few more pieces. But this is the general idea of what we're going for. They'll all include, obviously, the ceramic paper star shaker, as well as a bead. I made matching little beads to go with them to make them look super fancy, hopefully. But yeah. Oh, thanks, Cass. I'm really excited about them. A star and moon keychain, that would be cute. So they can be keychains, they can be bag charms. Honestly, I keep saying keychain and I've always meant bag charm, but you know, it's just kind of whatever you want, I suppose, for those. Tools I'm going to be using today, these thingies and this thingy. Don't ask me what they're called. I don't know what I'm doing when I do anything. I just figured it out. Right? Using older jewelry to take apart is so fun. Right now, I am just going to, you know, put some little beads on here. But mostly this is going to be kind of a yappin' stream while I get some little keychains made, and I hope that's at least a little bit fun. Yeah, I think this is called a one-step looper, if I remember correctly. This is like one of my most used ceramic tools as well. Fun enough, funny enough. I'll do a pink one. I got this bowl so that way the bees won't run away, and then I'm instantly trying to just put them on there. Aw, Amber, I'm sorry to hear that. That is the same for my bunny rabbit, so I can definitely relate. What is that thing above the blue-looking star? This little dog. It's a weenie dog. I should put him where you can see him. There you go. It's a little weenie dog. To make eye pins. 4 eye pins. Oops. Like all the little things that stick into my charms. That is how I make them. There we go. I wasn't paying attention when I... Yeah, he's got long hair. When I close that one, I see people leaving and going and coming and going. I'm so sorry if I'm missing y'all. I thought I was gonna be able to like read chat the entire time doing this, but I realized that I don't do it enough to like not look while I'm while I'm working. So this is interesting. Goodness gracious. And some of my tools are like super old and don't work exactly as they should. So if I'm doing something weird, just know. Good night, Amber. That it's because my tools, some of them need replaced. Some of them need replaced. You have ruined your fingers making stuff like this? Yeah. Your sister's made you obsessed with the videos. Shout out to your sister. Shout out to your sister. You have to get up at 6:30. Oh no. You're sick. Oh no. Music, I'm sorry to hear that. There we go. And then we'll connect this to this. We will connect this to this. How did I do it on this one? Just straight up. Got it. No worries. Thanks for hanging out while you could. I appreciate you. I hope your mom loves the necklace that you're making her. There we go. Wow, so cute. So cute, so cute. Bye, Waffles. And then we're going to put that on one of these. Jumper rings. I can't believe we're already at 60 likes. There's like 3 people in here and 60 likes, which I super appreciate. I know a bunch of people like stopped by to like the stream before they left, and I really appreciate that. Yeah, little drawing guy, yeah, I did. It's very small in there now. Your brain isn't braining. Oh, your friend's bracelet. That's very different. You lost your grandpa. I'm so sorry to hear that. I hope you're doing okay. Your brother is in flying school for his pilot's license. Oh my goodness. Hi, Koi Fish. Hello, hello. Okay. So for this one, we will add a bunch of little things. A bunch of little things. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Cotton candy pink or purple. Is it like a lilac purple or a dark purple? Keychains are going good. We finally started one. I finally stopped yapping. I finally stopped showing off my craft supplies. I just realized they're supposed to be connected to another piece. I yapped so much I built this one wrong already. I like lavender, but that's just my personal my personal preference. I'm sure you know your friend best. I need to like put this out just so I can kind of remember what I've done. So that way they're not completely different. We're gonna do one of these, I think. And we're gonna get this. I have, y'all can't see, but off screen, well, I'll show y'all. Look, there's just so much stuff. Y'all get to see the pretty part, and then behind the scenes, it's just a disaster. An absolute disaster. You've been making loops by hand? Oh no. Yeah, no, this thing is great. I love it. I want to see if this fits on here. If I need to, no, I need to use a jump ring. Noted. Noted. Yeah, loops by hand are so hard. When I got this thing, I was like, ah, everything is better now. They are kind of expensive. I believe it was like $30 or so, but if you use a Michael's coupon, it's less bad, obviously. Obviously. I'm so worried that people are going to think that like, or tell me that me doing this is a waste of time. That like they would rather just have the keychain. So if you have any of those thoughts, please keep them to yourself. I don't expect anybody here to say anything like that, but there were so many comments on, so like the videos about these big stars kind of went a little bit viral, which I'm always very grateful for, don't get me wrong, but that can lead to a whole bunch of opinions on your videos, and again, I don't mind at all. I'm very grateful for all of the eyes on the stuff that I make. That's sick. But I will say that there were a ton of comments that were like, maybe make both an option where people can pick if they want a keychain or not. And that's like not super plausible to actually do. So I'm really hoping that y'all like them. And if you don't, please don't tell me. I get it. It's okay. Almost 1 minute until water time. But yeah, I almost explained in the comments like, hey, like I totally get that you know, some people might not like want a keychain, and like giving people a choice or an option is nice, but because my restocks go so fast, like having to make decisions like, do I want a keychain or not, really slows it down. And then I didn't know how to write that without oh, no worries, koi fish, have fun. I didn't know how to write that without sounding like, well, actually, you know, my restocks sell out so fast. So I just kind of read them, sadly. I have not. I haven't, Artemis. Like I don't want to slow y'all down in any way when it comes to the checkout process during restocks, and so I just had to make the decision that like I really wanted them to have little matching keychain book bag charm-esque situations, and yeah, so I hope that y'all like them. Something just fell on my roof. Yes, the fewer barriers to purchase, the better, yeah. I definitely, every time a video goes viral, it's very obvious that people don't realize that regular people have videos go viral. They just think it's like all like huge. If a video goes viral, it's like you're automatically a company, you know? It's like, no, I'm just a little guy. But yeah, thanks for letting me rant about that for a second, y'all. I appreciate. I know that y'all can't really do anything to stop me, but I haven't yapped at anybody. Hi, Valerie, about it since it happened. Hello, my little plants. This is a Midori house, the greenhouse, and my only job here is to keep you both happy and hydrated. So if you haven't had water in a while, please get up and grab some water. If you have water next to you, why don't you have a little sip? But if you do have water next to you, I know that that means you probably haven't moved in a while. So if you could go ahead and do me a favor and do a little bit of a stretch, I would really appreciate that. Again, this is the Midori house, the greenhouse, and my only job here is to keep you both happy and hydrated. So if you could grab some water, I would appreciate that. Help me help you, you know what I'm saying? Help me help you. Nope, I don't. You can do whatever you want with your charms. I do not care at all. I actually love that people have been like using them for Pandora bracelets or charms or things like that. That's why it was important to me when I made the decision to add the second jump ring, that it was big enough to use for all kinds of things like earrings or Pandora bracelets or necklaces or whatever, and that you would be able to do that easily. Yeah, the charms are really just made to like be useful for people in whatever way they want to, whatever way that they want to use them, if that makes sense. It's like one of my solutions to people being like, your artwork is useless, stop wasting space, they don't do anything, you know? This way people can do whatever they want with them, whatever their heart desires. Thanks, Luke, I appreciate you. Hi, Laura. You found me on your phone. I love that. How long do my lives last? Typically like an hour and a half or two is what I go for. So I'll be here for a hot minute. We will see. My throat kind of hurts. I'm realizing. So I would just kind of do a vibe check and see how chat is feeling, see how hungry I am. No worries. Enjoy your reading. Enjoy your reading. When's my next live? Next Friday. Next Friday. I have streams on Fridays now. I'm a Friday streamer. Okay, so now we're gonna do a long one. So that way we can get this yellow star charm on there, which I am very excited about. dropping stuff. How often do I post? I try to post every day. Recently it's been like once every other day, but a lot. I post a lot. Some people would argue I post too much. This is cute. Look at that little skewer of beads. Hey, an online game. What are y'all gonna play? What are you gonna play, Zelda fan? Ooh, gold luster. Make sure to wear your PPE. That stuff is toxic and you will get a headache. It's so bad. Hi, Kat. Hello, hello. Super Mario 64 multiplayer mod. I didn't even know a multiplayer mod existed. That's sick. It'll be early June, Dean. Early June. I was hoping for early May, but I haven't been feeling great, so I'm a little bit behind where I want to be. So we're going early June. Cute. Of course, when I flipped it around, it flipped to the other way. Which way do you want to go? Goodness gracious. There we go. Wow, look at that. What do you think, chat? Don't look at his crying eye, he's sad. You're writing a book on Vietnam War dogs. That's awesome. How long have I been making these? I've been making ceramic stuff for 5 years now. Cute. I feel like this would be such a nice bag charm on like a simple bag. You know, you just have a little pop of color. A nice little matching pop of color. Yeah, Kat, they're gonna be available early June. Early June is the goal. It was May, but we pushed it back a little bit. So we were hoping for May, I suppose, is the correct statement. All of these long leftover sticks. What kind of pour sets am I gonna sell? There's no pour sets this restock planned, I believe. I'm trying to look at my little list. There's a ton of minis. There's tic-tac-toe sets. There are some kind of creature in an egg and the 3D printed little egg keychains. There are shakers, obviously the stars. So there's star keychains as well as charms, dinosaurs, little figures, and pet rocks. For the first time, we're doing pet rocks. If I finish it, art, yeah, it will. Hi, K-Stog. I haven't seen you in forever. Hello, hello. Drive safe, Ava. Yes, almost everything will be in blind boxes this time. There will be, like, the cat, Wiggly Tongue cat will be, like, you'll be able to see it if I finish it. And the, something else. What is the other thing? Oh, the watering bells will be separate if I finish them. The Enderman will be separate if I finish it. Oh, and there's also, so the blind bags are aliens, frogs, mushrooms, and axolotls this time. There's a lot going on. I'm very overwhelmed. I don't have the rocks finished all the way, but they're like really cute little, like this size. This is how big they are. I have all the designs for the faces drawn up and everything on my wall. I just haven't finished them yet. And then there will also be some B quality items that will be available. This star is broken. There are some B quality items that are going to be available that like were supposed to be part of sets. For example, this puffer fish will be available because it's not a shaker and it was supposed to be a shaker. So there are some little things like that that will be not in blind boxes, but overall most of the items are going to be blind bags or blind boxes. Yeah, I'm kind of drowning in work, and I'm sure you can hear by my voice that even though I'm not streaming like as much as I used to, I am overworking myself to a kind of extreme amount right now. So, you know, we're doing our best. I still have, I've been working on Sticker Club all day today because that's probably going to be late. I was trying to like keep an eye on the tariff situation and figure out if I could get them done overseas. Oopsie. But now it's been too long and I just need to order them from an American company, and then I had to find an American company that wasn't an absolute butthole piece of garbage, horrible person, which, believe it or not, harder to find than you would expect. I even had people like reach out to me on Threads and be like, oh my god, I can make your stickers, and then I talk to them and then they just like yeah. Anyways, it's been a mess over here, I tell you what, but please know I'm trying my best always. Fox Girl, hello. I don't know if I said hi to you, but hi. Thank you, Spooky. I appreciate that. Okay, I really liked that glass. I'm glad I got these glass stars. Look how cute it is. So now it has a bunch of stars, and then the little flowers for little guy. I'm gonna go back and like add a flower into these two as well, so they have that. But this orange one has a really fun one. It has a little like lollipop looking thing, which is cute. Thank you, Mofu. Also, Mong, thank you. Hi, hello, HD Original, hello. Okay, next color. First, I need to put back the beads that I didn't use. I always try to grab a couple extra. I was telling Bunnies this earlier, well, trying to explain to him that if I have like the exact number of things that I need, I tend to use less of it, if that makes sense. I will like, I'll be like, oh no, I only have a few items left, I can't use all of it, and so then I will only get I'll do less than what I want. I won't create freely. And so I always have to get way more out than what I actually need. So that way I'll make what I want. Hi Tia, hello. Thank you, Kids Fun Zone. Hi, Walk With Him. Hello, Danielle. You make them in every color? Yep, we are going to pick our next color now. We're picking our next color. So I haven't done pink, purple, or blue. Which one do y'all want to see next? Pink, purple, blue. I'm gonna do rainbow off stream because it might be extra crazy. I haven't decided yet. What's my favorite star? This purple one. This purple one. I see blue, purple, blue. Okay, we're going blue. Hi Jelly, hello. So if you can see, the blue has like some greens in it, which I absolutely love the way that they came out. It's kind of earth vibe, you know? But not too earthy. It just feels naturey. And then as for beads, I'm really excited because this one is so cute. It's like teal and blue. We already have a green one out. And I did also use these for the green one, but now I'm also going to use them for the blue one. And then we have this pretty blue one. Some of these beads are so nice. Like, see, it's like blue and white, and then this one is blue and green. And then we have light blue ones. These two are stuck together. What? Light blue and blue. What's something I do that makes me happy that isn't ceramic related? I'm not usually happy if I'm not working because I feel like I'm wasting space. So, uh, I don't know. I don't think I have an answer. Hello, Sven. Hello, hello. Is it hard to make? I didn't notice your profile picture. I see it's new art on my streaming thing. Y'all are teeny tiny, so it's very difficult to actually see the details in profile pictures. I have to be honest. I feel like this blue's too bright. And this blue's, that's kind of, no, it doesn't match the other ones. Kind of like that one. Hi, Danielle. Ooh, a little blue flower. Or, put that one in there. Ooh. That's kind of fun. I'll get both of them just in case. Your favorite star is the green one. I love that. How long does it take? Forever. I do like anime and gaming, but I can't play them without feeling guilty. So I don't know. I enjoy it, but the only time that I'm like truly vibing is if I'm working. I have to like really turn my brain off to enjoy gaming. Oops, I let a dark blue one in there. That's not what we want. And then we need some clear beads now. Am I doing Game of Streams this year? I was thinking about it. It's just gonna depend on when I actually get this restock done for y'all. I would love to do Game of Streams. It's my favorite event of the entire year. I think it was the first thing that got me like really excited about like building a community. I know that a lot of y'all weren't here during my first Game of Shrooms, but I actually like picked a bunch of my favorite places in Houston to hide the mushrooms, and then I made sure that they were all like points of interest, I guess you could call them. So they all had like fun little things to do at them, and so that way people who didn't get a mushroom or were not first there were able to still do something really fun. And I got so many messages about how like a bunch of friends got together in the car and like tried to do Game of Shrooms together, and they had like the best day ever, and they like ran around and tried to find the mushrooms and got to check out all these new places that they like didn't even realize existed in Houston. So I really enjoyed that. I had a lot of fun getting that all together. And since then I've had like various other ideas. One year I ran around with bunnies. We went to parks and stopped in the location, and then when people found us, they could like spin the vending machine, and obviously there were ceramic mushrooms inside of there. And that was super cool because we got to meet people and like get to see them experience like finding a vending machine in the wild. And yeah, Game of Shrooms is so fun. So I hope I can, but I don't know. Can't take breaks, y'all. That's not how it works. The only time I can take breaks is if I'm like really sick or really feeling bad for some reason. can take a break when I'm, you know, like 65 or something. Oh yeah, there are tons of people that do it. It's just so fun. Some of my followers that still like buy stuff to this day found me from Game of Shrooms, which is awesome. This thing, it's a one-step looper. Yep, I'm the only person, Kid Fun Zone. This is a one-woman party. A one-woman business. A one-lady business. I think it's called a one-step looper, Danielle. Let me know if I am, if I'm wrong. If you try to look it up and can't find it. I just realized this is not the right bead color for this one. It is peaceful, yeah. The only people working with me are the voices in my head, aka all of the comments. I do have an assistant who helps with packing and like listing the items and things like that, which is super, super helpful. Also like getting me food, but besides that. To make some tiny mushroom houses, that's so exciting. Yeah, make sure you list yourself on Game of Shrooms. Hi, Say. You're going to your cousin's graduation. That's what I was supposed to be doing today, but I am here working. I am instead here doing this. I think we're gonna go with the chain for this one. I'm trying to make them different. I have that tendency to like let my brain take the lead, and then I will just make every single keychain exactly the same, which is not what I want. I want them all to be slightly different. So I gotta focus on making them different on purpose. It's like if you try to make a random pattern and then it's just the same, like, or you try to make things random, but then it ends up in a pattern. So annoying. It's so annoying. And then I think I'm going to put the little, maybe like a little star on it. Where's the little thingies? Yeah, I'm always having fun while I work. Don't you worry about that. I love work. Now, on days that I don't feel good and I have to work, I like it less. I have to be honest. Cinnamon Tree, hello. Aw, I love that. I hope if you do so, if that's where your path takes you, I hope you enjoy it, and I wish you nothing but success. Just know it is a ton of work. Yeah, I hate it. It's like, okay, I'm just gonna put a little bit over here, and then I'm like, ooh, but it's not even, so I'm gonna need to add some over there. And then before I know it, we have a full-blown pattern. Ooh, a thunderstorm. It is a bajillion. I meant to take my jacket off like a bajillion years ago. Yeah, Tia, I would suggest that, or I would say that they would work perfectly for like a bag charm. I don't know if keys, like if you're not, I feel like a lot of people aren't super careful with their keys, you know, they're like constantly throwing them down on the table. I keep calling them a keychain, but I think the proper term for them should be bag charm. So yes, I would say that they would work great for a bag charm. Maybe not a keychain, just because I know people are super rough with their keychains. But it's just kind of more of a like, what are you comfortable with? I don't know how to spell jostled either. Maybe Art does. Our resident editor. You dropped your ceramic goldfish charm. Oh no. It's so sad when things break when you drop them, especially when you drop it yourself. Um, it's funny because Bunnies has been in here quite a few times when I've like dropped different things. And I'm always just like, well, because I've done it so many times now that it's just like, okay, time to move on. You know, that piece is broken. And he's always so sad. He's like, are you okay? I'm like, yeah, it's fine. It just happens. Especially since I moved to this higher table. I used to be on the ground, so when I dropped stuff, there was like a 60% chance that it was completely fine when it was like in the greenware stage. But now when I drop stuff, it's like almost 100% chance gonna be broken. Hi, Isabella the Dragon. Hi, your favorite tote bag. That's a really funny name. I love that. Let me grab another star from this here keychain. I mean, bracelet, whatever this is. We'll put that at the bottom there. I think that'll be cute. Hey! Books Rule, no worries. Thank you so much for being here. I always enjoy seeing your little smiling profile picture. Your brain's fried. You barely got off from work. Uh-oh. You have a hard day today. But at least it's the weekend now, right? Or do you work weekends? Are you a weekend employee? You have a headache. Oh, I had a headache for like 4 days in a row. I just, like, today is the first day that I don't really feel too crazy. My throat hurts, which is, you know, new and fun and fresh little addition to my day. You too, have a great day. Aw, I'm glad, HD. Yay, it's the weekend, perfect. Yeah, like Bunny's most busy time is the weekend. That's when he's working the most, so very busy for us here. Ooh, different. It's so hard for me to make things different. I feel so silly. How do I make it cute but also different? I think I want to add another little charm. You love the weekend? I love that. Cass was here. Isabella. Boog is in and out. Woogs is probably not awake yet. Sarah is been dealing with a lot of live stuff. I don't know where Tide is. Sorry, my bunny just made a crazy sound. And it spooked me a little bit. No sick tummy anymore? I love to hear that. I love to hear that. I know, I almost did glow in the dark, like got some glow in the dark beads, but they didn't have any glass ones, and I didn't want to make ceramic ones because I have way too much ceramic stuff going on. There's like, I have the next like 12 days, I'm gonna be kilning every single night already, and my glow in the dark glaze fires at a different temperature, so I would have to like add in, that would be a whole other firing for those. So I ended up unfortunately deciding against the glow in the dark. I did think it would be super cute, but sometimes things must get cut from the to-do list, otherwise I would have like one restock a year. Ooh, that's cute. Going well, so far so good. Oh, I didn't grab the little star to go with it. I absolutely love these beads. I really want to make more, but I have no idea how to charge for them because they're ceramic beads, right? I had to hand make these, But when you go to like Michael's or whatever, an entire string of beads, like for all of these stars, is like $7 or something. I think these were $7 or $8 for these. And I don't want to sell an entire string of these for $7. Like, it's not worth my time. I don't know. Mother of pearl luster. I don't like any of the lusters. They smell so bad. That is my main problem with the lusters, which I know is like a silly complaint. But when you're a girl who gets headaches, like it's a hobby, the last thing I want to do is give myself more headaches. But I have used the mother of pearl lusters. I think mine's Duncan. I'm not really sure. It kind of came in like a mildly unmarked package. But I think it's pretty. I think people like rely on it too much to make viral content by just being like, look, I added pretty oil slick to my mediocre piece. And maybe this is just me being like grumpy about the number of requests I get for mother of pearl on stuff. But yeah, it is so stinky. That is my main warning. And then sometimes you'll have scientists in your comments that are like, please be careful. Those warning signs are really bad. I'm just like, oh, I know. I'm being careful, I promise. Your pieces are not mediocre. You'll see what the more you like, the more content, ceramic content you consume, I promise you'll get what I mean. It is cool. Please don't get me wrong. I think it's very pretty. But yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no, you definitely, for that stuff, you might need a hazmat suit. I cannot explain to you just how strong the smell of it is. I use it only outside, and still, oh, I suggest with any luster, if you're trying to use luster on tiny pieces specifically, glue them to your kiln shelf. Like, take your kiln shelf out of the kiln, use Elmer's glue, and then like glue them down, or I like to use terracotta trays, but it depends on, oh yeah, you can use terracotta for luster. So you would take like a terracotta drip tray and then glue your pieces onto the drip tray, and it makes it way easier to paint the luster on without getting it on yourself. And yes, wear gloves, use a paintbrush you can throw away, and you need a gas mask, whatever they're called. And then glasses, if your eyes are sensitive, would be good, because the fumes are insane. Hello, squeakers. Yeah, I've used it for clouds. I've used gold a bunch. They both smell horrible. The gold and the mother of pearl. They both smell terrible. I feel like this one needs more length in some way. Maybe it's cute. I didn't use a lot of the like fun beads. Yep. Yeah, walk with him. It's definitely worse than resin. It is close, but it's really bad. Hi, Mushy. Hello. You might die. I feel like it needs like maybe when I put it on the actual keychain, that it won't look so naked. Oh no, not a hazmat suit tear. Hey, hi that girl. Hello. Maybe it is, I think it's cute. What do we think? Your apartment is finally fixed. Yay, I love that. I used less of the like ball whatever's. Certified cutie patootie. Okay, perfect. Any animal fun facts? I feel like I learned one the other day and I am now drawing a blank. Again, just a heads up, I might go back and add some stuff after stream. I just kind of have to figure out what I'm doing. Well, yeah, the main chain for the star is more naked, but it has like little things on it, you know? I might switch it out later, we'll see. I was trying to be different. Toucans have transparent skin. Oh, that's a scary fact. That's a creepy fact. Whale sharks have teeth on their eyes. A hurricane's coming. I love hurricanes. I'm a hurricane fan. As a Houston, Texas girly. Yeah, whale sharks have teeth on their eyes. They're not actual teeth, but it's the same, like, you'll have to look it up. But they pretty much have like scales on their eyeballs. And the scales are the same thing the teeth are. It's kind of crazy. A tornado shaker. They are docile, yeah, but they have teeth on their eyes. Something about proteins and blah 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 blah. Shark teeth are molted fish scales. Fish. I love shark facts. Not that that's one, but whale sharks do have teeth on their eyes. Okay, chat, pink or purple? Pink or purple, pink or purple? HD has all of the facts. Pink, purple, purple. Gregory's in here making up his own animals. Purple, purple, purple. Okay, we'll do purple. Purple and then pink. Purple and then pink. Let me grab a purple. I think I made extra beads. I don't remember making extra beads, but it appears that I may have made extra beads. So that's interesting. Don't worry, y'all, we will do pink next. Fear not. I did realize I don't have that many pink beads. I have red. I'm gonna have to, We will see. We will get there when we get there. Okay, we have a little star. Now we gotta collect all of our beads for the purple one. I know we have a purple flower. I made sure that there was a purple one, but I forgot to check if there was a pink one. These beads are like the perfect purple for this. Look how well they match. Very satisfying. We have this purple and blue bead, which it does have, they do have blue on them. They have blue and pink on them. Ah, what happened to this bead? Yeah, multimedia is definitely the wave. I have been wanting to do more and more multimedia stuff. This purple one, this one is more blue and this one's more purple, but they're the same colors. How rude. Hi, Sugar Roll. We're gonna be needing some different beads for this one to make up for the lack of purple. Where are the things? It's 1 a.m. here. Oh no, HD. It's sleep time. It's sleep o'clock. I have to get my other seed beads. I don't have purple seed beads. Look at it, they don't have purple in here. There's like brown and blue, but no purple. Oh, thank you, Riley. I appreciate that. I found some amethyst bead. So that's fun. Back from my jewelry making days. Fun fact, I used to make jewelry way back when I was a little itty bitty baby. Bye, Walk with Him. Thank you so much for hanging out while you could. I appreciate it, and I hope you get lots of good rest. But yeah, I think multimedia gives people a absolutely massive advantage when it comes to the art world, because a lot of people are only trained in one medium, really. And by being able to do multimedia stuff, it can really make pieces stand out from the crowd because you have mastered more than one craft. I'm a big fan of multimedia in general. I don't want to get up and get my scissors. I just got a please cut string. They're even on like nice thread because they're fancy. They won't cut. Wow, we are only 7 likes away from hitting the like goal today, which is absolutely crazy. I think a bunch of people have just been stopping by, liking the stream and moving on, which I appreciate so much. That there's so many people willing to help me get to the like goal. Thank you so much, YTM. I appreciate you. I'm trying to get these beads off without them spilling all over the floor. Okay. It's kind of dark, but I feel like it'll be pretty as like a centerpiece bead. A centerpiece type vibe. I thought these were the purple ones, but this is brown. Do they not make purple beads? Okay, another option. We have these, and I will pull the purple ones out. They're like mixed colors, but I think some of them are like purple enough that it works. The purple one will be kind of different than the other ones, but I think that's okay. I think that is okay. I didn't realize that I didn't have purple seed beads, which, I don't know, maybe I should have checked. Maybe that makes me bad at my job. But why would I not have purple seed beads? Why would I not? Like I have like one of those multicolored sets that has all of the colors, but apparently one of the colors that doesn't exist is purple. Does anybody here work glass and know why there's not purple beads? Is purple a difficult glass color to make? I know it's a difficult glaze color to make. That's why I'm so proud of my purple. No, I didn't use them already. I just don't have, there's no purple. I have every other color seed bead but purple. And then even, like this set is from the store. And it's all of the colors except purple. There's no purple. Including black and brown. There's 2 different color blue, 2 different color green. No purple. Okay, let's go. Let's make something cute. I think I want to do like, I don't know. Me, I think I want to do, I don't know. No, good one. Yeah, we all know what you're saying. Yeah, I mean that would make sense that it's hard glass color to work with, because otherwise why would there be no purple in multiple sets of things? And I feel like at the bead store all of the purple stuff was like amethyst related. So maybe they have to use amethyst to get purple. I changed my mind. We're gonna do this instead. Make all of these little thingies so that way it has more motion. I just broke the glass a little bit. Maybe, no, it's fine, just kidding, we're good. I thought I broke the bead. That's the only problem about this looper, is that if your glass beads are fragile, it can just snap the bead. Which is not great, for sure. And then we're gonna make one more of these little tiny baby ones. Amber breaks like that too. It's so annoying. But I feel like I left it plenty of room and it still was like, I'm gonna head out a little chunk of it. Is that the right way? Yes. Okay. I'm trying to make it match the other side and I couldn't remember how I did it. I'm leaving it open so that way I don't hurt it. There we go. Ooh, so pretty and shiny. Now the other side. I always open these like jump rings and I don't even know if you're supposed to, but it works, so I'm going to keep doing it. Then we're gonna use a jump ring. Hey, I just realized we hit 100 likes. Thank you so much to everybody who has given the stream a thumbs up. Even with the like, we'll cover it up, which is surprising. I really appreciate you all for stopping by, whether that was just to say hello or hang out with me during the whole stream. I am very, very happy to be here on this Friday, yapping. A tiny celebration, a tiny little guy celebration for for the Lyco. Thank you, everybody. Is it Memorial Day weekend this weekend, by the way? Ah, I see. Thank you, Sarah, for doing that research. I was so confused. Aw, Danielle, I'm glad to have you here. I try to stream. I used to stream 3 days a week, but for this restock, I am streaming every Friday. So every Friday, 5 p.m. Central Standard Time until restock happens. Memorial Day is next weekend. Okay. I saw a thing on like Instacart that was like, get ready for Memorial Day, and I was like, is that now? What's going on? 27th or something like that. Okay. Thank you. I was like, I know I'm like living on my own time schedule, but I feel like it's not Memorial Day yet. How did this happen? It is Monday? Oh, thank you, Christopher. I appreciate that. Four-day weekend. I need to tell my parents to stay traveling. The 26th. Okay. That's cute, but I don't want it to be too long. Maybe I'll just make this a thing so that way it's done. It's Monday, May the 26th. Okay. I hope that the 26th is next weekend. I hope not. I'm so behind, y'all. I'm so stressed. "10 days away." Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, who needs to sleep anyways, you know what I'm saying? The last time I checked, sleep was optional. I don't even know if y'all can see. Oh yeah, I guess so. When I'm picking beads down here, yeah, y'all can see that. I was worried it was out of frame. But I think we are good. Very cute. Very cute. Oh, thank you, Star Kitty. You're gonna eat them. They might be a little crunchy, just a warning, okay? Just a heads up. I hope so, Riley. "10 days is a little bit spooky. I mean, this is not gonna be ready for Memorial Day, obviously, but that still means that the day that I'm hoping for is very close. We should have a announcement soon. It depends on how much I get done on Monday. So Sunday, Monday will be the deciding factor of if restock happens on what day, and then I will announce it. Thank you, Vic. That is my OC. This is Lil Guy. He's like kind of the mascot for this whole little art world. As you can see, everybody kind of has his vibe. That's Lil Guy. Thank you. He is my pride and joy. And I'm trying to make sure that I include at least one large jump ring on each of the keychains, so that way if you have another little matching charm that you want to add to it, that is a possibility. Goodness gracious. It's so hot in here, y'all. My AC is blasting and it's still 81 and I'm sweating. Please help. Okay, let's make a cute little thing. A cute little thing. It's really, really hot for no reason. The sun is just cooking me for fun. Hi, Vinny. Hello, hello. I don't mind being hot if I'm not like, I don't know, I think yapping on live stream makes me hot already. And so it's just even more uncomfortable if I am also, you know, like yapping. Then it's just a whole ordeal. Ooh, this one's cute. Look how cute that little side is. I still have to do one more little chain, but look how cute. Wow. It's got a little flower on it. I just realized I have to edit a video for today. What a sad day to be a lion. What's up, Eagle? Thank you so much, Bonnie. I appreciate that. Just a heads up to anybody in chat who wasn't in here earlier. Eagle is not my child, but they have chosen to call me mommy, so. What are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do about it? Do one more little thing. Aw, Kayla, I'm so excited for it as well. I'm glad that you like them. You were kidnapped outside by your family. Oh no. Not outside time. Does anybody have anything planned fun for this weekend? I guess it's Friday for most people. Any fun like activities? Any like house cleaning, good meals, family dinners? I know somebody was having their cousin's graduation, which I also had happen this weekend. This morning. They're gonna nap. That's a pretty good plan. I think napping's always a great plan, honestly. Laundry and grilling. Okay, grilling is fun. Another, like, fun necessity. Eating, necessary. Grilling, fun. I'm gonna be working. I have to finish sticker club, and then I have to get that sent off to a company. Rhubarb custard pie. I used to have rhubarb pie once a year at this event where one lady made it, and it was so good. But I've never had rhubarb custard. That sounds incredible. Making some jewelry. What kind of jewelry? Are you doing earrings, bracelets, beaded stuff? Are you a wire wrapper? I think wire wrapping is so cool. And also very skilled work. Chainmail. Oh, that's so cool. Lots of earrings. Perfect. So much cleaning. No! No, not cleaning. Art Bazaar last weekend was really cool. Nothing was really your style at the whole thing. I hate that. When you go to a market and you're just like, well, I saw what has been meant to be seen and now I will leave. Because it was not for me. Did you find anything good on Etsy though? It's crazy because kids in chat want to call me mommy, but don't want to buy me Mother's Day presents. How strange. Yep, the whole thing. So strange, that combination. Wow, look at this little beaded chain. So pretty. I haven't done one at with the star at the top, so it's different, obviously. How many keychains are going to be available? 13. 13. There will be a bunch of charms. It's, I know what time it is, Cass, but I don't think you know what time it is. Hello, my little plants. This is the Midori house, the greenhouse, and my only job here is to keep you both happy and hydrated. So if you haven't had water in a while, please get up and grab some water. If you have water next to you, why don't you go ahead and grab a little sip? But if you do have water next to you, I know that means that you likely haven't moved in a long time. So if you could please get up and do a little stretch for me, I would highly appreciate that. Again, this is the Midori house, the greenhouse, and my only job here is to keep you both happy and hydrated. So if you haven't had water in a while, please go ahead and do that. Hi, Maloka. Hello, hello. Wow. Would you look at that? Another keychain. Ooh. Consider opening a shop in the UK. I don't even have a shop in the USA. I don't have a shop in the USA. Reading any good books recently? I have not. I have been listening to Epic the Musical though on like repeat. So I've been thinking about listening to the audiobook of the Odyssey for funsies. How I keep turning it around and then it's still backwards. There we go. Ooh, look at that one. Is cute, chat? Is it cute? I love how well the little beads match. The color's like exactly perfect, which is fun. But Another one done. Just one more color to do for stream. We're doing one of every color. And then I need to go cook dinner for my little brother. For my wee boy. You live in the US? Perfect. Hello, Yin. Hi, hi. Thank you, YT. Okay. Let me put away these extra beads and then we will start our final color, which is pink. I know some of you have been patiently waiting for us to get there, and we are finally at the pink one. The time has come. It's time for the pink one. Our final little star. And there are another one of all of these plus the secret rare. This one. Plus the secret rare. Pink. Now there are a lot of pink beads in here, but I don't know which ones match the best. These are perfect. Perfect. And then okay. Yes, thank you so much, Cass. Yeah, I'm excited. Hi, Ghost Bell. Hello, hello. I'll do some of these and these. I think they both have the right color vibe. Aw, hello, Ghost Bell daughter. Hello, hello. I want to add a little butterfly, but I won't. So none of the other ones have little butterflies. What other? Oh, these ones. Okay. I hope y'all are enjoying these little bead sounds. I don't even know if y'all can hear them over the AC. But I was hoping that you could. So I almost pre-picked all of the beads before stream, but I was like, nah, let me do it on stream so they get to hear the beads being shuffled through. Oh, she likes the stars. I'm so glad. Hi, Jim Jewel. Hello, hello. I like this one better. Oh no, it's kind of orange. Ooh, pretty. Let's start making. Cass, that's insane. The office fact is crazy. Your 14-year-old lives the clouds. And I've even made pieces with stars and clouds. Perfect for your both daughters. For both daughters. A 2-for-1 special. Any good show recommendations? I mean, I always just default to like Dungeon Meshi because I love that show. But it's not done, so I like Psych for non-anime. For non-anime. Thank you so much, Jim. I appreciate that. I've been working hard on them, and I tried really hard to make them nice, like get really cute beads, I guess. Comfort show is Bob's Burger. You like Demon Slayer? I liked the first season of Demon Slayer a lot. I loved it actually. But I didn't like any of the rest. Wasn't a big fan. Mentalist? I have not seen The Mentalist. I watched Monk and Psych as far as like that genre of show. I know a lot of people love The Mentalist, though. I had friends in high school who really liked it. Psyche K. I love Psyche. I have a keychain that I got from like an artist alley of Psyche, and I was so excited to find it because I did not expect to see Psyche K merch at like a con, just because I don't know that many people that like it, but it is very psych vibes, which I think is fun. Has-Been Hotel and Hell of a Boss. I haven't watched that either, but I know a lot of people love it. I don't have very much time to watch shows, unfortunately. I watched Dungeon Meshi because I was traveling a bunch for a while last year. And so I would watch it like in hotel rooms at nighttime. Ooh, a star in the middle before the star. Very fancy. Very fancy. I haven't heard of that, Jim. I dropped my jump ring. Which Star Killer is my favorite? I really love the blue one, but I'm the most proud of the purple one, probably. I don't know, the green is really satisfying with the beads. I feel like they all have their perks. I know that's like a lame answer, but blue and purple are probably my favorite, just like glaze wise. But I really do like all of them for their own reasons. I just love that the blue one looks kind of like Earth. Trying to decide what I want to do next. I haven't done a long chain today for one of them, so let's do that. Y'all know that song? That like, I don't care how long it takes. As long as I'm with you, I got a smile on my face. That one? Y'all know that one? Hi, T. Russell. Hi, Rebecca. Oh, hello, hello. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Early June, early June. Yeah, it's gonna be a minute before the next restock, but it is coming. I promise I'm working hard. I think, I don't know, never mind. I retract my statement, even though I didn't even say anything. Yeah, Rebecca, we are just setting up, getting everything done for these keychains, just that way I can mark another thing off of my giant list of to-do things for the next restock. Just trying to get these little guys finished up. Bye, Squeakers. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you had a good time in chat today. Ah, it slipped. It slipped. No. And now it's trying to spin away from me. Please. Please be good. It's just like rotating. Every time I try to grab it, it just spins around a little bit more. Here we go. Okay. That took a while, but we got there. And now I have to open it back. No, I'm just kidding. How many granny squares can I make in a day? Oh, that's so exciting. I saw a really cute like maxi length skirt made out of granny squares, and I was like, maybe I can learn how to do this. And then I was reminded that I don't have time to do anything else. It was so cute though. I need to give my bunny some food, one sec. I'm back. And now my bunny has food. She was so excited. It was very cute. Y'all have animals that just act like they're gonna starve to death, but you're like, nah, you're good. You're fine. We like possums. I love possums. My bunny is a big offender of, oh my god, I'm gonna die, I haven't eaten in 26 seconds. And then you give her food and then she hops around like a crazy person. It's adorable, but sometimes I'm like, girly pop, you're fine. You don't need to put on this big show. I do, Cass. I love possum facts. Possums are just cool. They have all kinds of fun quirks that make them like really bad at being animals, you know? Aw, Kayla, that's so exciting. A baby. A little bitty baby. Or a big baby, I don't know. I was a big baby. Was anybody else in chat a big baby? Did anybody else give their mother a hard time coming into this world? Or was that just me? Or was it just me? I think I've told chat, but one of my friends is pregnant, and I really, really, really want his wife to have the baby. I want them to have the baby on my birthday so bad. I just think it would be so funny. And I'm still crossing my fingers for that to happen. For teaching children not to fear spiders is so funny. Amber, I love your, love your profile picture. Hi Periwinkle, how are you? Hello, hello. Welcome into chat. I have a massive Toilet Bound Hanako-kun poster in my room and a painting on my wall, and I've painted a painting. Okay, which side does this go on? The other side, right? Yes. No. The other side. Which side? Yes, this side. Okay. 5.5 squares. You better speed up. Speed up, speed up. Put it into high gear. You can do it, Jim. Hi, Opal. Hello, hello. Hi and bye. All of your posters are of Arcane. Why was that so difficult to say? Yarn, crochet stars, and slip. It could work, for sure. I think you would have to dip them quite a few times and completely soak the yarn and then put the yarn in the kiln. Like, the yarn would need to burn, so I would use like a cotton yarn so that way you don't have to worry about plastics melting or anything like that. So that way it'll just combust, but you want to make sure that the yarn is completely saturated, and then it should work. Hello, Moon. Hi, hi. Hi, Gabri. Hello, hello. Yeah, words are difficult. I don't know what was going on there. I was trying my best. I almost coughed, but then I didn't. Help. Put one of these at the top, I think. Yay, Periwinkle, I'm so glad. YT, thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you had a good time in chat today. Bye-bye. Hi, girl. Hello, hello. Oh, thank you so much, Kayla. Oh my goodness, Moon, that's so exciting. I'm so glad to hear that. I absolutely love when people make the paper stars. I feel like, or the ceramic paper star-esque items. I feel like a lot of people have paper stars at home with nothing to do with them, so it makes me really happy when other people try this out. And I hope you turn them into cute little keychains, because this has been so much fun for me. I really love the beads. They feel so nice. This is my first time making like beads just to make beads, if that makes sense. Like usually I've made like a hungry pink blob-esque beads before, and I just sold them individually. This is the first time where I've made beads that I got to use, and so I've been having so much fun. And if that sounds sad, just don't make fun of me, okay? Let me have fun, please. Thank you, Opal. Paper stars are easy once you get to like get used to making them, but they can be quite difficult until then. Hey, welcome back. How's the book so far? Pea shakers, peas in a pod, that's adorable. I also am a fast learner, Moon, but I've seen way too many comments to just tell people that it is easy. I've also taught quite a few people how to make them like in my life, so that way when I make tutorials on how to make paper stars, I can like explain things that like they had a hard time with, and I assure you that even some of the artistically gifted people that I know had a challenging time making the paper stars for whatever reason. So I always like to lead with the fact that you may need some practice, just in case. I don't want anybody to get frustrated by being like, no, they're so easy. These don't have the paper inside, but these do. So if you were to crack these open, there would be ash inside. Is the color super vibrant for y'all, or is it just for me? Because it looks so pretty on screen. Whenever I look up at it, everything's so bright and shiny. Very vibrant. Okay. It looks so this is like the prettiest stream I've ever had, just because the colors look crazy. But then I was like, maybe y'all can't see it. Hi, Miss Fraser. Hello, hello. One still wasn't tightened all the way. I had to fix that real quick. Oh, absolutely, Danielle. It's really an honor to be able to like just come on and yap with people and show off what I'm doing. If people pick up skills from that or just enjoy hanging out, I'm always really excited for that opportunity. Challenging to close, but we are going to try. Just kidding, I got it. Sometimes if you just say something's gonna be difficult, then it ends up being way easier than you thought. Hi, Tanya. Hello, hello. Hi, Aurora. Hello. See me later. Okay. Tanya's here. Are you in any fandoms? Cookie Run. It's so funny. I love that there's like a whole Cookie Run fandom now. I used to play when no one knew what it was. And so it's so cool to see it getting love now. Really, really funny. Ooh, look at that. It worked. The little stars around the little flower. I hope so, Danielle. Look how cute. Okay, so we have the pink one. Wow, very pink, very cute. Sorry, little purple one. The orange one. Goodness gracious. Ooh, where's the, there we go. Orange. And then the B grade yellow one. So this one will be listed separately and it will be cheaper because he's crying. He's crying a little bit. And then we have the yellow one. The green one. Goodness. The blue one. Hi Sage, hello, hello. And last but certainly not least, the purple one. I'm really happy with how this came out, even with the limited number of beads that I had to work with at the beginning. We figured it out, and I think it came out super cute. Oh, that would be so cute, Tia. Yeah, I would love to do that. Yes, I am gonna add the wire star to the ones that don't have it. Yep. I will go back and do that because I still have a lot more to make. As you can see, look at all the beads I made. So yeah, there's still a lot to go, still lots to do, but here's our first look at everybody. I hope you all enjoyed hanging out with me. I know this wasn't a super long stream, but again, I do have like a bunch of live stuff to do as well as trying to get this all ready for y'all for June. So thank you so much for being here. I hope you all had an amazing time. It's always a pleasure to have y'all in chat. I super appreciate everybody who gave the stream a thumbs up and hung out with me. Now, before I go, I need to know which one is your preferred color. If you opened up your blind box tomorrow, which one are you hoping to get? Which one? Green, purple, green. The green one is so cute. Green, blue, blue, another blue. All of them, we love that answer, Sage. Green, green or purple, green or blue, purple or blue. Awesome. Thank you so much again to everybody for being here. We have some clear favorites. There will be a trade area for Discord member or for Ko-Fi members, but yeah, we'll get to that later. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you all had a great time, and I will see you in the next stream on Friday or tomorrow in the shorts. So bye bye.